The weirdest thing your parents ever made you believe? When I was 8, my mom told me that if I drank too much soda, my blood would turn into Coca-Cola, and doctors would have to drain me like a car engine. I was horrified. That night at dinner, I stared at my glass of soda and took one tiny sip, then immediately started shaking my arms, trying to keep the bubbles from forming. My mom just watched, sipping her own soda like she wasn't the reason I was having an existential crisis. A few days later, my stomach made a weird noise, and I lost my mind. I ran to my mom, crying, saying, "It's starting, I can feel the fizz." She tried to calm me down, but I was already convinced my blood was turning into Diet Coke. From that day forward, I swore off soda. I only drank water, milk, or juice. Even my teachers noticed. When I turned down a Capri Sun at lunch, my friend asked why, and I whispered, "My blood's already 30% soda. I can't risk it getting worse." This went on for weeks. Anytime someone near me opened a can of soda, I'd cover my ears like it was a ticking time bomb. My mom thought it was hilarious and never corrected me. Then one day, I overheard her laughing on the phone with my aunt, telling her how I was terrified of carbonation. That's when I finally put the pieces together. I stormed into the kitchen, furious, and yelled, "I want a doctor's note that says I'm not filled with Sprite." My mom just laughed and said, "Guess that means I win." To this day, every time I open a can of soda, she just looks at me and says, "Careful.